We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs continue their incredible hot streak today as they attempt to secure their 16th straight win right after this. Michael Davis is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Victor Caratini has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman. Stepping up to the plate, Starling Marte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Starling Marte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Set to get his day started, Peter Sasaki, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is, and a fastball just a bit high. Davis has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
1-2, here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Fernandez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Dale Murphy. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 misses off the plate.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 55.
At the plate, Josh Bell. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Murphy is off at first with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Pittsburgh, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Jamison Taillon, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Matt, this guy is a big power arm. Former first-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Pirates. And listen, he's what they look like. Big, strong guy. 3-pitch mix, 95 to 97 miles an hour with good life on his fastball. Overhand curveball and a straight changeup. The key to him, throwing strikes. If he's throwing strikes early, expect him to go deep into the game, and he could rack up a pile of strikeouts.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
Lined hard to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Coming to the plate now, Junior Moore, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And Not in time as the run scores.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Will Negri.
So coming to the plate, Will Negri, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the throw in gets away from him. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down. Wow.
Not to minimize the hit here because it was a double all the way, but the wheels kind of came off defensively, and he's on third because of a bad throwing miscue.
Standing in now, Fernando Alvarado, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Into the box, Corey Dickerson. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him.
Batting seventh, catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. called strike over the outside part of the plate. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Ford Lemieux. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Grounded to short. Sasaki is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
The next Cub up, Eric Fernandez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Might have been cheating for another fastball trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he got him.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Michael Davis, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. At the plate, Jurickson Profar, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
3-2 full count. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Jamison Taillon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Backhanded. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Settling in now, Starling Marte. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Peter Sasaki would be next. That one's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Peter Sasaki. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave one. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box now, Johnny Varner. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Johnny Varner.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. That's wide, 2-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So with one away, it's time to check out the National League Central Division standings as you see where the Pirates find themselves entering play here today. Now in the box, Justin Metz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, one man out. A bouncer up the middle. Sasaki fields it cleanly on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7, Victor Caratini.
Riding in once again, Victor Caratini. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And the green light, 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 3-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. Standing in, Junior Moore.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That remains 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead it 1-0. Standing in, Dale Murphy as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
The first baseman, number 55.
At the plate, Josh Bell, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. The 2-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, more, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance, Will Negri.
Leading off the Chicago fourth, first baseman, Will Negri.
Here comes the first pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Very high, 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Alvarado. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ford Lemieux, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Alvarado leads off first with 1 away. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Eric Fernandez. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. And he lays off again, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now, Michael Davis. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
Standing in now, Johnny Harner, as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they lead it 1-0. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Metz is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, catcher.
Now batting, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's a strike. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Digging in, Jurickson Profar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. Caratini over to his left, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single, and hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. Ready once again, Justin Metz.
Second baseman, Justin Metz.
On its way is pitch number 75. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit out towards second. To his right, Frazier. And that's out number 1.
third baseman, number 7. Victor.
So striding forward now, Victor Caratini. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Line toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. Pitch outside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
First baseman, Will.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Will Negri. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Caratini stands at second with 2 gone. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Into the box, Fernando Alvarado, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here he comes on 2-0. Lifted in the air to right field. Heading after it is Murphy. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates nothing. Here's Starling Marte to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. For right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Into the box now, Peter Sasaki. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nobody out, runner on first. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, Dale Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit sharply on the ground. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 2-0. Eddie Romero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 72, Eddie Romero.
Stepping up now, Ford Lemieux.
Left fielder, Ford Lemieux.
First offering on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Missed with a slider. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it is. The 3-0 is taken. Strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Lemieux at second. Fernandez on at first with nobody out. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready for another shot now. Johnny Varner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Justin Metz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it. Two and 1. With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a bit low. Ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3 and 1. Here it is. On a line to shortstop.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more, Victor Caratini. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. And he may have cleared the bases as this might get everybody home. 2 runs are in. And he's in safely to third as on the play 3 runs come across to score.
With the bases loaded, the pitcher couldn't afford to get behind in the count, so he grooves it on the first pitch, and he jumps all over it, clearing the bases and scoring 3. That's part of why pitching with the bases loaded is so challenging.
Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3 runs already home here. Three and 0 now. Will Negri would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the 3-0. Line drive base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby not.
Into the box, Will Negri, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
The 2-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Scorched to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and his side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front, and before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.